Hi, it's Sylvester. Firstly, I just wanted to point out that I look rather sweaty because I am rather sweaty. It is a beautiful day out there, blue skies, sunny, it is warm, and I am a sweaty guy, so I'm sorry about that. But let's stop talking about how sweaty I am and talk about what I actually want to talk about in this video. Now, if you've been following along, you'll know that I have not been doing very well recently in terms of my mental health. My mental health has been on the decline. It's gotten pretty bad, like not bad enough that I need to be hospitalized, but still pretty bad. Like this morning I woke up so incredibly depressed, I just couldn't get out of bed. And so, yeah, suffice it to say, I'm not doing super well right now, but I was able to speak with my doctor yesterday, and he decided to give me a higher dose of the antipsychotic that I'm on for three reasons. This antipsychotic is kind of multi-purpose. It's supposed to help with stabilizing my mood, which is good because recently I've been experiencing some pretty extreme mood swings. My mood has been all over the place and it definitely needs to be stabilized, so that's good. The antipsychotic also has, well, antipsychotic properties, which I think is good because I've been really scared recently that my psychosis is going to return. I've been experiencing some paranoid thoughts. And if you don't know, I experienced a psychotic episode that lasted over 4 years and it was pretty bad. And I really don't want that to happen again. So I am more than happy to have a higher dose of my antipsychotics. And the third thing that this antipsychotic is supposed to do is that it's supposed to help with depression as well. And like I said, I've been very, very depressed recently. So this dose increase should be overall a very good thing. However, there is the risk with this particular drug that it will cause me to have an increased appetite, which is something I don't need. I'm already a very, very hungry guy, and it sucks to be hungry all the time. Frankly, it is not fun. I don't like it, and I end up spending money that I don't have on food because I'm just so hungry all the time. And so I don't want that to get worse, but I need this antipsychotic. I need it, so I guess if that's the price I have to pay, then it's the price I have to pay. Also, it might cause me to be more tired, which again is something I don't need help with. I'm already a very fatigued guy. Mental illnesses can take a lot out of you, and I am just chronically tired, just always, always tired. And so this increase in the dose is going to potentially make me even more tired. And so I'm not super happy about that. But again, I need this drug, so I guess it's something that has to happen. I I also, my doctor said that the antipsychotic, the increased dose, I might not feel the effects of it for a couple weeks. So I'm trying now, today was my first day of having the higher dose. So I'm not expecting to just feel better overnight. It's going to be a long process before I can determine whether or not this new dose is working for me. So there's that. I just have to be patient. And also, he told me that I might feel funny for the first few days on the new higher dose. He was very vague, and he didn't really say what funny means. Like, I don't really know what he meant when he said I might feel funny. So I have no idea what to expect there, but if I feel different, I guess, then I'll just blame that on the increased dose of the antipsychotic. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on. I have an appointment with my psychiatrist next month as well, just to double check with her to see if she agrees with how my doctor is handling the situation, and like if she agrees on the doses and stuff. And I mean, honestly, I don't really know why I want to talk to my psychiatrist. It's not super necessary because I spoke to this psychiatrist last year. She gave me some diagnoses, and then she just handed me back to my family doctor and said that my family doctor can be the one who deals with my mental health problems from here on out. But then I felt earlier this year I was feeling like crap, and I wanted to get a more expert opinion than just my family doctor, because him and I have been working for over a year at this point to try to find the right cocktail of medications that will make me feel better. And it's not that I don't trust my family doctor. He's great. I love him. He's fantastic. But I just wanted to get a second opinion. So I booked an appointment with my psychiatrist just again to talk with her, touch base, see how how she feels about the situation. And honestly, she's probably just going to tell me what she told me last time I spoke to her, which is that my family doctor can deal with it and that she's just going to trust what he has to say. So again, I don't think there's really much of a point in me seeing my psychiatrist, but I've already booked the appointment, so I'm not going to cancel it at this point. And it couldn't hurt. I do live in Ontario where healthcare is more or less free, so I don't have to, as far as I know, I don't have to pay to see my psychiatrist. So I guess I might as well take advantage of the fact that that I have free healthcare. So thank you to Canada for having free healthcare, because if I lived in a place like America, I don't know if I'd be able to access the mental health help that I desperately need. So again, I'm grateful to be Canadian. And yeah, there are some ways I want to improve my life. I mean, obviously, seeking medication change and talking to my doctor about my mental health problems is an obvious way that I'm trying to improve my life, because right now, the thing that is really making my life bad is the fact that my mental health is really, really bad. So again, hopefully this increased dose of the antipsychotic will help. But other things that I want to do to help improve my quality of life are I want to start eating a little bit better, eating a little bit healthier, and potentially eating a little bit less, because I could stand to lose some weight. I would like to have a more consistent sleep schedule. I haven't been sleeping super well recently, and that has a lot to do with the mental health problems. But my goal is to be in bed by midnight, and then I'll have an hour to fall asleep. So I want to be asleep by 1. In bed by midnight, asleep by 1. That's my goal. I have not been meeting that goal recently. I've been going to bed at like 2, 3, sometimes even 4 in the morning. So, and then waking up at like 9. So not getting a ton of sleep, which obviously is not super healthy and not great when you're experiencing mental health problems. They always say that getting good sleep will help with your mental health. So there's that. I smoke cigarettes, which I know is stupid and bad and not good for me at all. But I've been smoking a lot of cigarettes recently. Like, I've been smoking a lot. And so that's something I want to focus on, is smoking less, because yeah, I definitely have been smoking way too much. And another thing that I would like to focus on is spending my money better, being better with my money. Because I like to think that I'm good with money. I try to be good with money, but recently, and I'm blaming this on the mental health problems. Recently, I've been just really bad with my money. I've been spending it pretty recklessly, mostly on food. And so I've also been really, really concerned about money recently. So you would think that that would make me want to save my money, but it hasn't. I've been very, very scared about my finances. I'm not doing super well financially right now. So it makes it even worse that I've been so bad with my money recently. Just, yeah. It's when you feel like shit, sometimes buying yourself something that'll make you feel good, like food, is something you feel like you need to do because you're just desperate to find something that'll make you feel not like shit. And so, again, I blame the fact that I've been spending my money pretty recklessly on the mental health problems. But yeah, I can't use my mental health as an excuse for everything. I just have to be better with my money, is the bottom line. So yeah, that's basically all I had to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.